Going on, guys? Arif here. Um, just got back from work. Actually pay my parents a visit, and as well as these guys right here. I've not seen them for nearly a week. I'm talking about them, not my parents. Yeah. So where do I start? So man, okay. Let's just talk about the Predator piece right here. Man, it was a great ordeal to receive this guy in Singapore. I bought this from a friend of mine in Indonesia, Anton. Thank you so much, bro, for giving me the opportunity to own this Grail piece. It was really a hassle. You went through a lot of shit for me to get this piece shipped over to Singapore, and I really can't thank you enough. So thank you so much, really means a lot to me. And as well as my bro in Batam, Indonesia as well, Aaron, for helping me ship this guy over to Singapore as well. Right. The thing is that the initial plan was my friend Anton from Indonesia. He lives in Banjarmasin, somewhere, I think it's around Jakarta area, but I'm not too sure about that. He's supposed to fly over to Singapore for a holiday, so we have this idea, so that might as well he brought in the Predator Cinemaquette with him to pass it to me. So everything is cool, flight is booked and everything, but we have no idea how much this guy is gonna ship. Excess baggage, I'm so sure of this. But on that day itself, when Anton is about to fly, and he go and bring this guy over to the airport and everything, it weighs a ton. First and foremost, the box is huge, and they calculate everything. Everything seems cool. It is possible to bring into the plane, but it will cost me 1,005 USD. So Anton immediately called me up and said, "Fuck that, that is too expensive." So this happens on the day he's about to fly. So can you imagine how hectic he was and how nervous I am? Am I gonna get this piece, or should I just cancel it? And you know, but then again, he has a friend in Batam, Indonesia, which is like 40 minutes away from Singapore by ship. By ship as in sailing ship. He shipped this guy over to Batam at the very last minute, and my God, I'm so happy that he did that, because if it wasn't for his idea, this guy won't be here right now. He shipped it to Batam, Indonesia, which freaking cost him 125 USD. Damn. So okay, alright. So he shipped it to Batam to a friend called Aaron, who is really amazing, put up with all my bullshit and all that crap, asking if the item is arrived or not, if is it okay for you to help me and all that shit. I keep asking him, keep pestering him, and I'm so thankful that he is a really good guy, and he's kind of, you know, take it very smoothly and very calm, most importantly. So the whole ordeal is that the initial plan was me personally, I have to collect it myself in Batam, which is a 40 minutes journey from Singapore by ship. So man, I am too busy with work, and I have a what do you call it, a slip disc injury. I can't carry it by myself. I'm all alone. I have no friends to help me out, and I can't bring a trolley to the ship and all that shenanigans. And my wife, she's amazing. She helped me find a really reliable kind of sort of a shipping company, um, and everything works well, and we kind of create the invoice in Singapore and send it over to Batam, make sure he delivers the item to the company there to bring it here in Singapore. So everything was cool, everything, the invoice was filled up and everything matches, blah blah blah. It went really smoothly though. So I was all hype and excited and all that. Man, I've been searching for this piece for a number of years. So then after that, the it went to the cargo ship. So I'm hoping that, oh man, this is gonna cost me a lot, even though it's 40 minutes away from Singapore. Batam is only 40 minutes away, less than an hour. It couldn't be that much of a shipping fee. I was really fingers across, my toes across whether the shipping fee is gonna be crazy or not. So I made some declaration with the in the invoice stating how much this guy really is, but I'm not gonna give the full amount in the invoice. So I ended up paying the invoice, paying the shipping for this guy from Batam to Singapore around 230 Singapore dollars. Can you imagine that? Alright, 230 Singapore dollars is about, I don't know, 190 USD. So let us just add up 190 USD plus how much? 125 USD. That's less than 1,005 USD. So I was really happy that this guy arrived here in another route. It's a very long-winded kind of route, but all in all, I saved tons of cash. I didn't. The last resort was, damn, I think I'm gonna spend 1,005 USD for shipping for this guy, and I was kind of thinking twice of owning this piece. So it's very worrying for me, and this happens like in the new year 2015. I'm supposed to get this piece on the 30th of December, so sort of to celebrate the new year with this guy and getting all excited and hype about it, and all this thing happened, and it kind of brings down the celebration mood. But yeah, this guy had been delayed for about a week or two, but with all that commotion going on and all that trouble, I don't know. I'm just happy this guy is here though. And I didn't spend 1,005 USD for this piece. That would be just insane. Ending up, I spent only about less than 400 USD to get this guy's ship. I'm very lucky to find one sort of locally, just a neighboring country in Indonesia. Can you imagine if I ordered this guy to ship it from Europe or US or UK? This guy weighs a ton and the box is huge. That is why the shipping cost is just freaking ridiculous. Like I said before, if you guys really want this piece and really looking for one, please do it locally, because unless you're willing to spend thousands of dollars in shipping, not me. I'm not a really wealthy guy, and this is the only piece I have now. So yeah, that's the whole story. Oh, about the foliage is another thing. My friend Anton, he has to take it out from the box because he is afraid, and as well as I am, the custom will be thinking that these foliage are marijuana. So a weed, this kind of foliage. It's really suspicious when you kind of scan the box and you saw this, or you have to take it out and the customer have to check through what's inside. And maybe my friend Anton, which is really nice guy, he asked me whether, dude, I think I should remove the foliage, because the customer might thought it is a marijuana or drug, or some sort of a drug or some shit like that. So we kind of laugh about it, but it's kind of true. You don't want to get this piece the whole piece stuck in Indonesia just because of the foliage. So what he did was he took it out and he put it in his bag, which is, I don't know, which is, to me it's kind of worse. He might get caught with that, but an awesome guy. He kind of thinks about, he don't want this guy to be stuck in Indonesia. He is that awesome to kind of sacrifice himself to take out the foliage and put it in his bag instead. So yeah, so this guy arrived. No, the foliage arrived first, since my Anton spending the holiday in Singapore. I didn't manage to meet him though. I met his helper to pass me the weed. It's so funny stuff, man. But I just want to say thank you so much, Anton. You went through a lot to get this piece over to me, and I'm really happy he arrived safely. The box is top notch. It's just that the shipping box is kind of fucked, and I can't save that box because it's been through cargo ships and everything's wet and sandy. I have to put it away. I only left with the color box. So Anton, bro, thank you so much for helping me. Hopefully we can meet up one day. I was hoping to meet you up and maybe have a little chit chat or something like that. But too bad I didn't get to, because I really don't want to bother you with your holiday here in Singapore. I truly understand. That's why I kind of let it go. It's okay. Maybe next time you can visit Singapore, or I myself will maybe travel to Indonesia and meet you there instead. So yeah, that's the whole story though. It's pretty insane. Man, what else? I think that's about it. So yeah, let's just move on to the rest of the video I have planned to record. So see you guys in a bit, guys. I'm back. Just talk about a very brief kind of chit chat with myself. I just want to talk about my collection days and what I went through, and all that sacrifices. This is collector's problem. I think most of you guys can relate to what I'm about to say regarding collecting wise. I've been collecting for quite a while. I'm not too sure when was that. I can't really recall. It's just that I've started off with a very small figures, not even statues. So those I started off with Kotobukiya, and mostly some sort like a Marvel stuff, DC figures, and after that slowly I kind of move on to NECA. The first NECA piece I had was their Alien 18-inch NECA. I think that piece is still awesome to date. They're gonna make a new one though, so kind of looking forward for that. So yeah, I've been collecting for quite a while. Not really a long time ago like you old timers out there. I'm sort of new, but not that new. So I've been collecting mostly figures 1/6 scale, like Kotobukiya, and I've moved on to Hot Toys too. That was about 2-3 years ago. I bought, those kind of ironmongers and the bed pot and all that crap. Crap as in stuff. It's not literally shit. So Hot Toys lovers, please do not kill me on that one. So yeah, I've been collecting quite a fair bit of companies like Enter as well. After Enter, I proceed to Sideshow, because Enter figures are 1/4 scale too, like the Joker, the Batman, and the Terminator, which is, those 3 pieces are so awesome. Those are statues, almost statue-ish, but it's still a figure. The scale is just nice 1/4 scale, which I really love. In my personal opinion, 1/4 scale is the best representation to see details. I'm not saying all those 1/6 or 1/5 are bullshit. You can't really see the details, but 1/4 is kind of the right size to see the details and everything. I'm very particular with details. I'm very anal with even the littlest things. As you guys can see from my review, I tend to talk a lot, like what I'm doing now. Anyway, so what else? Yeah, besides Enter Bay, back then I collected Star Wars from Sideshow, Star Wars premium formats, Star Wars life-size bust like the Vader life-size bust, Palpatine, all the Sith Lords, also Palpatine premium formats. I tried to start to, I was hoping to start on the Mythos line. I bought the Darth Maul Mythos, and after that I kind of got carried away with something else and tried to stick to only one team, which is Alien and Predator, which that's a personal thing to me. I really love Predator and Alien very much, but it tends to get overlooked back then because there's so many things coming out from Sideshow, especially the Mythos line and the Star Wars old pieces, which I love it, man. I mean, I'm really into Star Wars back then. So, and after that, probably, what am I going to say? So after the Star Wars and everything, and sideline, I do collect Alien pieces, which is the Big Check maquette and the Wolf Predator legendary scale figure. Now that piece, that Wolf Predator LSF is the one that made me want to start to collect Alien and Predator line, really. I had the Big Check first, maquette by the way, but that to me, maybe in my mind back then was, okay, I only need one. Big Chap is a good representation of just the alien side, and after that I bought the Wolf Predator LSF. Okay, this guy is gonna be the sort of a fulfillment to me on the Predator side. So I was hoping I can only stick to those two, but man, once I backtrack the Sideshow past releases like the Alien Warrior maquette, the Dog Alien maquette, what else? The Predalien maquette, Predator 1 maquette, you know, that I get, man, those things are so amazing. You tend to wander off, you know, you have your goals to stick to only one, and you without conscious you just branch out, try to be completist. But then again, I'm telling you guys, I'm not a wealthy person. All this stuff I collect due to a very strict savings, commitments, and if you're good in balancing your free time and collecting, and that would be awesome. Because I know I've been there before, because some people tend to be overboard with collecting. It's like 24/7, they keep thinking about buying something new whenever they have something new already, and it's kind of like a reflex action. You gotta buy more, and that's exactly what happened to me. But the only thing is, I can't buy more because I can't afford. So I have to very picky. I mean, I have to be very, very extremely picky about having tons of statues, because one thing for sure, the space is an issue. No, first thing for sure is the money wise. The second thing is for sure is the space issue. I'm sure there's a lot of collectors out there who buys everything. Maybe they like everything. I don't know. Different collectors, different mindset. I've always talk about this in the FB, Facebook group pages. I'm telling you guys, if all collectors have the same mindset, I don't wish to be in this hobby, because everything will be dull. Everyone likes the same shit. Everyone dislikes the same shit. So nah, that's not for me. What why am I still sort of collecting right now is because the community is awesome. Awesome as in they have their own mentality, they have their own views, their own perspectives on certain statues. I really respect that. That's why each and every one of us collectors are very special. They can see what you can't see, vice versa. So it's a very interesting hobby to say the least. Um, and after that, I got married last year, and I kind of need the cash. So all of my maquettes that I bought, like sideshow, let me see if I can list down the stuff I had before I sold everything. Art Department Predator, that's 1/4 scale. Wolf Predator LSF, Big Chap Maquette, Alien Warrior Maquette, Predalien Maquette, HCG Biomass, life size, Dutch premium format, Pyramid Mask, life size Dog Alien. I'm pretty sure I missed out more. I sold everything. So it comes to a point that your priorities tend to change because you're not a wealthy guy. The only way you can afford these pieces is that strict savings, commitment, like I said before, and very picky, extremely picky. So those stuff are the only stuff I have, which I list down just now. Is the only stuff I have because I decided to concentrate on only Predator and Alien kind of theme, because I'm really a big fan of these guys, as in detail wise, creature design, character design and all that. Although AVPs suck ass. Yeah, like a little bit of sidetrack. AVP suck ass, yeah, I know certain movies from these guys do suck. But I'm not collecting just because of the movie. I'm collecting because of the creatures, because I think they look pretty awesome, and to have these kind of details is just amazing memorabilia, you know. You can't get these kind of things loiter around Toys R Us and all that shit. It's a grown-up hobby. You don't see kids buying these kind of things, you know. Yeah, I sold everything, got married, and oh yeah, before I got married, I bought I've sold everything, and the money I got, 1/4 of it I bought this guy. Maybe 0.5 quarter of it I bought this guy, and I still have the money in hand for the wedding and all that. Everything went cool. I only have this guy. Everything went cool and everything. Then I thinking to myself, man, I'm not gonna start all over again. There's just so much of an ordeal for me. I have to backtrack once again. So I'm saying fuck that. Maybe I'm just settling for the best, my personal best, which is the next piece will be this guy. And this guy is very tough to crack. But it's just lucky for me, my friend Anton has it, and he's asking me whether I want to buy it, and I'm like, hell yeah, what the hell. So I kind of jump on it. The price is very reasonable. It's really reasonable. It's slightly above retail. I'm really thankful for that. Moreover, he's in Indonesia, but not in US or Europe. If not, that piece is gonna cost me a shitload of money. Yeah, I've decided to shrink down to only two pieces for now. I did a video back then stating that I'm gonna quit collecting, but it's really a tough thing to do because you love this hobby so much. It keeps you alright. Apart from family aside, family comes first, but I'm just talking about the collection kind of life. This kind of thing is really it gives you the drive to really how do you say it, to hunt, to give opinions, to share knowledge, to share what others to receive what other things about these pieces. And this kind of is pretty healthy to know that your mind is working. I'm not gonna be a goddamn robot going to work and go back from work and that's it every day of my life without any hobby whatsoever. I mean, I can go for a very less expensive hobby like this one, but seriously guys, this is just a special thing, a special feel towards every collectors around the world, because everyone who don't understand this kind of collection, they might think, damn, what the hell are you doing with your money, man? You should do something with your life and don't play with toys. So it's really hard to explain to them. So in this video, I'm very sure you guys would understand what I'm trying to say. Especially with this kind of pieces, these are 1/3 scale, so you can see how the progression goes from my end. I'm really hoping after 1/3 I'm not gonna collect life sizes, you know, or half scale or life sizes bigger. I don't have the space for that or the moolah. So that's kind of worrying because, like I said, I kind of sidetrack a lot. My intention was to quit collecting, but it's really hard to do so because you really love this hobby, you love the community, you love your friends. You make friends in the community. Some are very close, very trustworthy, very opinionated, very knowledgeable, and some are fucking douche, some are fucking assholes. They are always around. So it's cool, man. It's interesting. It keeps you kind of, how do you say, it keeps you special in a way that you have your own views. Certain people share your views, certain people kind of, no, fuck you dude, that's not the way. And I don't know, man. It's pretty interesting. It makes everything so interesting. Even though it's just statues, sometimes it's about collectors as well. Yeah, some of you guys might understand what I'm trying to say. The commotion and all that shit, all the fights and all that, for a piece of statue review. So that's basically my history. That's a very brief history. That's a lot. I kind of missed out. I'm really sure I kind of missed out certain topics, but that's my history. So for now I'm kind of settling for my personal best, which is these two, the Alien and the Predator Cinemaquette. This guy was approved by HR Giga, and this one sculpted by Steve Wang, Stan Winston Studios. Those are the certificates with the signatures there. And these two, oh shit, my balls was here. Don't worry, it goes down again. Everything was cool. Okay, cool. Damn, what the fuck? These boxes are the color box. They are not posters. They are just the color boxes. The top layer of the cover. So that's basically it about my collecting history. Am I planning to stop collecting? I'm not too sure. I'm kind of I don't know, man. The next piece I was looking at was the Marcus Cinemaquette, but that piece is huge. So I don't know if I have the space, but we'll see how that goes from there. I might change my mind. I've always changed my mind. But rest assured, I'm not gonna sell these two. That's what I say now. You tend to change your plans when priorities strikes in. You tend to change your mindset towards certain perspective. So yeah, that's about it regarding my collection history. It's too brief, but somehow you get the idea. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next video regarding shoutouts and a little bit of a thank you to the viewers, subscribers, and my page. Alright, next one, guys, I'm back. This is gonna be the last section of the video. This video I'm trying to I try to keep it short because I blabber too much on the other two parts. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the Predator Alien Collectors group page. Thank you guys. We almost reached the 3,000 members. We left only 3 members. I have not checked my Facebook yet. It maybe already reached 3,000. But thank you guys so much, each and every single one of you in that page, for making that page happen. It's not because of the creator or the admins and all that. It's because of you guys who make the page. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's hope for another 3,000 more in the future. Like I said, admin guys like Conrad, Greg Bain, man, that guy is freaking awesome. Who else? Ben. There's only 4 admins in the Predator Alien page. It's only Ben, Conrad, Greg, and myself. So the most active, me and Greg, and I'm sure the other 2 admins are busy with their personal stuff, so it's really okay. I just want to say thank you to Greg, especially for helping me with the page, for helping me out when I was down. Really, this kind of community is really awesome. Like I said before, it's just amazing. Sometimes it's not even about statues, it's about relationships, you know. When you're down, they are there to pick you up, with all the consoles, with all the what do you say? It's not console. It's gonna give you advice or have a little chit chat, so you feel better about yourself. This kind of community do exist in the statue world, so it's really luck. Sometimes you ran into douchebags, sometimes you ran into, man, where have you been all my life, man? I need friends like you and all that crap. So yeah, Greg Bain is one of them. He's a very nice guy. Do check him out. His collections are, he's a completist son of a bitch, so he has almost everything. I think he left with only one piece, which is the Alien Warrior bus. I hope everything is fine with that bus though, man. I heard the stories from you. I'm kind of cringing myself. So I hope everything is okay in your department. So just waiting for you to set up your pieces. You gotta buy some walls first though, before you set up the pieces. So anyway, like I said, maybe I left out a few of you guys in Predator Alien page, like Terrence as well. It's a very nice guy, Terrence. Excellent review. Still waiting for his another review of the Big Chat. Very nice guy. Who else? Yavuz, my brother from, where are you from? I can't really recall. From Germany? I think you are from Germany, dude. So very talented guy. I kind of forget what's his company name, Bucephalus or something like that. He does paint works and paint jobs, and he did an alien dog alien bust. He did it for Greg, a custom one. It looks really splendid. You see, this community helps one another, man. If you are in need, they are there. But I gotta tell you, it is a very expensive hobby. So sometimes it can get out of hand. Even though if you need help, money kind of talks. You know, sometimes we understand that. Some of us understand that, some of us don't. But yeah, Yavuz is a very nice guy. He helps with, he does a lot of paint jobs and everything. Very stand-up guy, very opinionated, very vulgar at times, bro. What the hell? Yeah, who else? I'm missing a lot of people right now. I'm so sorry. Um, Daniel. Damn, there's so many people. I can't remember all one, at least 1,000 of you guys. The whole of 3,000. So to round it off, I just want to thank each and every single one of you at the PAC Familia. Thank you guys so much, and the Wolf Packs, and I'm no longer in the Wolf Pack, but I'm a Wolf Pack at heart, yo. So yeah, who else? The Statue Collectors Group page. Um, a lot of nice guys there, a lot of awesome guys there, a lot of fucking douchebags down there. It's a very colorful community, but I'm sort of active down there. It's a good way to get your updates, sharing pieces and knowledge and all that stuff. What else? Statue Mafia. I'm not sure if I'm still in the group. Godfather Collectors, and who else? Malaysia Singapore Collectors Group page. Burn My Pocket. Who else? God damn it, I don't have my phone. My phone is recording right now, so I can't really check it. Who else? Damn. Shit, I can't really recall. My mind is not working right now. Perhaps I talk too much. Okay, let's move on to the YouTube world. Just want to thank you guys, the subscribers, all 60, was it 62, 63 of them? I don't really keep in touch of my subscribers, but there's around 60 plus of you guys. So I thank you so much for the views, for the likes, for the subscribe, for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Really means a lot to me. I hope you find my review helpful. I try my best to give the littlest details, the pros and cons, the negative, the positive in every piece I have. No statues are perfect to me. Not even these two guys are perfect to me, because there are bound to be certain flaws. I always give my honest opinion on every piece I had, or I have now. I've been commenting on some videos of my friends over on YouTube. So yeah, it's a very decent community on YouTube, such as the Collectors Chat, both US and the UK one. That whole bunch of people are really amazing guys, top-notch fellas. People like who's in charge of UK side will be Red Titan, which is Alex, and Geoman, George. Those guys are in charge of the UK Collectors Chat. So I've been watching them. It's just sad that the time they are on is really not a very good time here in Singapore. So it's either I'm about to sleep or I'm already asleep. So maybe someday I join you guys in the UK chat. And do check out Red Titan channel. They make amazing reviews. Alex and Geoman, they've been friends since forever. They do reviews, unboxings together in every single video, and they are very opinionated guys. They really how do you say, I like how they review things, which is very honest, very truthful. If they don't like it, they will say it. Now that's my kind of review. I love that kind of review. The US Collectors Chat, like Hero Statue Collectors, was it Hero Statue Collectors? There is Lou and Victor. They are kind of in charge of the in charge of the US Collectors Chat. So I had fun with them, with all the peeps there, like how do you say, Angel, Zach, Patrick, who else? Recently 16 Carlos as well. In there I'm really looking forward to talk to the guy, because back then when I was collecting hot toys, I always see his reviews and all that, and it's kind of cool if you are able to communicate, share knowledge with the guy. Very cool guy. Who else? Zach, Omar, especially Omar, very nice guy. Omar is Emperor Collector. Who else in that chat? I can't really remember, man. Wilson, Ramon, Armando, and all that people. I'm pretty sure I left out few of you guys, but I'm so sorry. It's just a whole group of awesome people. I really had a lot of fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. If I miss any of you guys' names, I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's about it, guys, for me. I'm gonna wrap it up and clear my room for just a tad bit, and I'm off to my in-laws. Having my off day tomorrow, but intend to rest. I'm freaking exhausted, guys, man. You have no idea. I've had artworks too. Oh, speaking of artworks, thank you so much for purchasing my prints. The Alien is sold out and the Predator is sold out. So each and every one of you who order it, thank you so much, guys. Really means a lot to me. I don't earn much in these prints. It's just try to get my name across, and as well as my style. The Predator print, there's a kind of delay because some of the prints are messed up, and hopefully everything will be fine. I'm gonna ship the Predator print mid-February. Hopefully all is cool, but no worries, I'll keep you guys updated regarding that print. So thanks, guys, thanks for watching and wasting your time on me. I've been talking so much. So see you guys on the next review or the next haul. I'm not so sure if I want to continue collecting or not. I'm still thinking about it. But that Marcus Cinemaquette though, man, that piece is huge. We'll see how that goes, guys. I might be stopped, I might be quitting, and I might not. So it's kind of sad leaving the community, but those are awesome people. We'll see, guys. We'll see how that goes from here. So thanks for watching, guys. For the new people, new viewers, do subscribe and like. Hopefully there'll be a new review unboxing video from me. This is gonna be my last video, or not. We'll see how that goes from there. Right, guys, peace.